Hello. Good morning. Welcome back to the Hentai Hideaway. Sorry it's Monday, it's not Sunday. Sorry I didn't have a chance to bless your week before you had to go to work today. Or maybe you're watching this because you're on a kind of a different work schedule and you're not at work right now. But I hope you are at work. I hope it's a half hour before your lunch break and you've already taken your feet off the pedals at your job. You're sitting in front of a computer that's way too old and barely runs Excel, and everything that you do takes 5 minutes longer than it needs to. And it's underpowered, and you keep putting in IT help desk tickets saying, this computer's too goddamn slow, and some fucking fat slob walks over to you with his polo shirt tucked under his gut to say, yeah man, I keep putting, there's no way they're even replacing any of these machines, dude. I hope that's where you're at right now, and you go, you know what? Today I'll just watch a little bit of fucking chilling. Today I'll consume a little bit of chilling instead of getting worked up about how I hate my job and my boss. And that's where we're at right now. Welcome to the Monday morning coffee stream. I hope you guys are having a chill summer like I am. I hope you guys are having the chillest summer of all time. I wish you guys all had broken arms and I could sign your cast about having a cool summer. Or a yearbook. Maybe a yearbook's a better place to say have a nice summer. I wish all you guys, honestly, this has never happened. I've never had a limb in a cast, but one of my fantasies growing up was having a leg in a cast for an entire summer and just sitting in the AC and just playing Super Nintendo and not being forced to leave the house in the morning against my wishes so that I could go outside with the ruffians and the heroin addicts. It would be first thing in the morning. I'd just barely be finished eating my second pouch of Pop-Tarts in front of the TV. And my mom would say, you better get out of the fucking house. And I'd be like, fuck. And me and the other smelly little dirtball kids would go around and look for sticks to play stickball. However, we weren't using like broom handles. At one point, Modell's started selling stickball bats. And so those were in such high demand. Stickball bats and tennis balls were like, honestly, the fentanyl of our time. And every day you just had to like, it was almost like, honestly, it felt like I was a child in a third world country being forced to work in like a cobalt mine every day. Every day it was like, go outside, you better go scavenge a stickball bat and a couple of pen threes, and I don't want to see you until later. And now I can just sit in the air conditioning whenever I want. No one can tell me I have to do shit. Although I've saddled myself with endless obligations and responsibilities. It is pure nostalgia. Something so pure and innocent and sweet about it. Tim reminds me when we didn't have a care in the world. No, and that's the thing. That's what I want to do, because all I have is cares in the world. I got too many goddamn kids to not have a care in the world, but I'm showing them the way of just fucking chilling. Walking the railroad tracks, yeah, dude, throwing rocks at trains that were stopped overnight. Hell yeah. But anyway, I don't have any of my limbs in a cast. I have to do shit every day. Yo, Tim, what's a lick or song I should try to learn today? What's that one Aerosmith song that goes learn that song. Was that Walk This Way? You know how like you go somewhere, someone's apartment, or just somehow a guitar ends up in a room somewhere and a guy picks it up and you just go, please don't, dude. Everywhere I've ever been, if there's a guitar in the corner and a guy picks it up, I go, come on, please. The one way I would get pumped is if a dude picked up even an acoustic and he started playing the Walk This Way riff. I'd be like, yes, finally someone understands a nice time. Someone understands fun. Do not play This Charming Man. Do not pick up a guitar ever and play This Charming Man. It'll bother everybody. Think about it. Think about it like one of the places my mind goes is like a green room in a comedy club, but let's replace that with something more desirable or even just relatable. Let's say Friend's Garage. He's showing you his ping pong table and there's an out of tune acoustic guitar in the corner and your friend picks it up and he puts one foot up on like a mini fridge and he starts tuning it and you're just like, stop, I don't even want to hear you fucking tune that thing. And then he goes, it's just like, dude, leave. Go away. Play fucking Walk This Way. Play Walk This Way or I'm gonna force you into your car. Rob Cruz is here, by the way. And LeMaire's here. LeMaire, I'll play you in Street Fighter 6 right now. Let me get my paddle. I'll fuck you up in Street Fighter 6 right now. Don't do it. You're making a fucking mistake. Damn, we got Crack, we got LeMaire, we got the Cruise. I wish I could just invite. How easily would it be to? Could you guys all get to my house easily? Just come here. Or the opening riff to Thunder Kiss 65. Yes, okay. Also acceptable. Oh, Ezra, yeah. And then they start singing on top of that. And you know what? People, obviously the meme is Wonderwall, right? You don't want anyone to pick up a guitar and start playing Wonderwall. But I honestly, I would suck the Wonderwall guy's dick above a dude that starts playing like Yellow by Coldplay. Dude, I might break your neck. If I'm in a small room with you, if I'm in a man cave or a green room or a garage or a fucking a kitchen at a kid's birthday party and you pick up a guitar and start playing Yellow, I might break your neck. And I'll go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. They'll be pushing my head into a cop car. I'll go, oh my God, I didn't mean to. I broke his fucking neck. My bad. Dude, I was messing around with putting effects on this old. So look, I can't play any cool licensed music anymore, so I just hit up different video game. What do you call it? Playlists. But then if you hit it with a little bit of effects, let me try this real quick. Hang on. Ready? There you go. Woo! Oh, I need a visual effect. There we go. I shouldn't have effects anymore. There you go. It's a little bit more lively. Tears in Heaven. Oh, man. Ugh. I've seen Tim shut down someone playing guitar at a party before. He really stands by this. Okay, Danny, I might call it. I should call you on the phone for this. I hate to tell this story myself. It wasn't even. We weren't even at the party. It was a party next door. I got the guitar playing shut down. What was it? It was. I can't. Oh man! All right, we were at a lake house. We were all on acid. And the property backed right up to the water. I told this story on Dab Meat, I think. But usually my stories just completely fall apart and turn into fucking diarrhea Olympics. It was the house next door trying to get their party going, and a guy pulled out an acoustic guitar and he played, I'm not kidding, a full set. And first of all, if you're playing an acoustic guitar outside and no one's even like, you're not getting any clapping, you're not getting anything like that. This dude was just, it was the kind of like strumming and chord progression where like you can't even tell like if the song changes, and the singing was all very like earnest, like, and for my friends with the people that I like to party, like it was just so nothing. And I started very rudely talking about how he was dominating the sonic space, basically. And he finished one song, and at this point, I'm not like shouting, but I'm talking loudly enough because he's ruining our time by being so loud. And he finishes, and there's no response from his party. And not meaning to be this loud, I said, notice there hasn't been one clap this entire evening. I say, notice, no two hands have impacted each other even once in the entirety of this performance. And it was like, quietly, the party broke up. Everyone went back inside. I think these were originals. These had to be originals because they had the structure of a song where it was like verse, chorus, maybe like quote unquote bridge, ending, and but there was no hook, there was no truth, there was no message. This was not art. Made me furious. Really almost ruined my time. I said, don't ever do that again. Silence is the canvas upon which real artists play. Yeah, I turned into that flute player in New York. No encore, nothing. That was it. And you know what? We had heard a little bit of guitar here and there, like he was trying to get it going, waiting for someone to be like, "Oh, is that could you play that again? What was that?" And it never happened. No, like he was flirting with it. He'd play like a little bit of a little ditty, and then he'd be like, huh? Waiting for someone to be like, "Oh, well, was that one of yours?" "Oh, no way!" Never happened. Not even once. Didn't even come close. I am the vibe police. Cranky old Jew, nothing. Then we cranked the jams and had a fucking blast. Fuck that, dude. I was ready to honestly put on. I was gonna take tree stumps and wear them like boxing gloves and just wade through their crowd. Playing originals at a hang is wild, but also like I don't know, man. You better be deeply in touch with crowd pleasers if you're even going to attempt it. Playing anything at a hang. I get tripped up like hitting play on the playlist. I get tripped up finding the first song for, a Spotify deep dive. I hit play and then I look around and I go, are they having a good time? And guess what? If I hit play on a song, obviously I'm dominating the Bluetooth anywhere I go. I hit play on a song, I'm looking around. If no one's having a good time, I go, guess what? Thumbs down, skip. Don't ever pop that back into my feed again, I swear to God. And I check in on every song. Every song that comes up, I go, okay. He's not having a great time. And I'll make time. Let's say fucking, In a Dream comes on. In a dream, my love, you are my heart. I'm looking around. I see someone not having a great time. I'll go, I'm not assuming it's the song, right? Especially In a Dream. Come on, man. I'll go over and be like, yo, what's up with you? Yeah, I'll go one-on-one first before I blame the playlist even. But you'd have to be on top of this stuff, dude. This is part of my masterclass on vibe enforcing. I'm basically like an EDC. I'm an everyday carry, like full vest and guns guy, but for the vibe. That's how I felt DJing on Stoner Dads. I blew it. No way. We had a great time on Stoner Dads. Crack, you ain't never missed. Is that what I would say, Crack and Miko? You ain't never missed. Dudes, we have another episode of Field Tripping coming out today. This is all I'm going to mention. I'm not here to. This isn't plug time. But Rob and Danny finished episode 2 of Field Tripping late last night, and we're posting it later today. And the inside scoop is that we did some very illegal filming. We were just trying to record ourselves having fun in Central Park and the Central Park Zoo, and they were not happy with us at all. Well, I didn't realize it was so impossible to do. But we got it done. We made it happen. And I think I'm so excited for you guys to see how fucking stupid the end of episode 2 of Field Tripping is. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever made. I cannot wait. I've never been so. We are dropping them weekly for now. Yeah. Oh, in a perfect world, we get the first 8 out back to back to back to back, and then we regroup. Well, we were talking about this on, I think, the next Patreon, the bonus pot, the Field Tripping bonus pot on Patreon. But what we're doing is there's only one tier, right? You get the extra content, but what you also get is, after season 1, which is the first 8 episodes, we're going to start live streaming production meetings to give Patreon subscribers direct input on what we do for the second batch of episodes for season 2, basically. So anyone that's a Patreon subscriber gets to attend our working sessions to make season 2. Tim successfully dominated the playlist in the Skankfest green room. Always has the best. Yes, hell yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, Mike and Kim can both attest to that. Who's the Australian guy on Stoner the Australian guy, I think I mentioned him on Stoner Dad's what's that called? What we did, the smoke sesh. That was Kieran J. Callanan. He's my favorite entertainer in the world, and I can't wait to see him when he comes to America. But he's got to work out some passport or some visa issues, I think. And for today's Field Tripping guest is Mike Cannon. Hello from Russia. What do you think about us? Please clap your hands that I can to understand that it is for me. Man, the only Russian that I know is Psychobiat. And I say spasiba. And my old Russian haircutting lady taught me to say Ochi Horoshi Pari, which I think means I'm a very good boy. Yeah, Spud at Mandalay Bay would be... That's almost pie in the sky. Actually, if I can convince Spud to come out to hang out at Skankfest, I think I'll take him to Mandalay Bay for sure. I don't know that I care about Starfield. I might try to, though. Yeah, Civil War reenactment would be a great idea. Do you guys, does anyone here like video games? Actually, I never got that controller. LeMaire. LeMaire chirped up about Street Fighter and then I never saw him again. I'm getting my controller. Okay, LeMaire, your move. Your move, LeMaire. I'm prepared. I know that you are good people too, but many people in Russia, for some reason, believe that people living in America treat Russians badly, consider them second rate. No way. In America, like, real Russian people are like the second scariest people in the world. Like, right behind black people. I'm not saying that, like, bad people. I'm saying that's what they're afraid of. Me in my heart, you shouldn't be afraid of anybody. Everyone's got a capacity for good. But, like, when you see, like, real deal Russian people in America, you go, eee. That guy looks like he punches really hard and does not feel pain. That's the stereotype in America. You go, damn, those guys kind of keep to themselves and it looks really hard to hurt them. Where the fuck is LeMaire? Seriously. While we're waiting for LeMaire to show his fucking yellow ass, let's look at the Steam summer sale. You guys, I have excuse me. I have a $32 credit. I have basically a $33 credit on the Steam summer sale. What should I buy? What am I missing? I don't see. I know you're saying the LeMaire's here, but I ain't seeing him. I think he came in, chirped. I said, let's do it. And he bounced. Oh, fuck, he's here. All right. I don't know how to play people. Well, then let's... Are you on Steam? Would you mind fucking texting me or something? What the hell, dude? I have played Enter the Gungeon. I tried to get my kids into it, thinking that, like, it would trigger, you know, some of their autistic impulses, but it didn't really stick. All right, so I'm gonna try to find him on here. What? Okay, LeMaire, I think I found you. Let's see. Is this the right profile? Rarest achievements showcase: Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Mortal Kombat 11, Naruto Shippuden, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Skullgirls, WWE. Okay, this is probably LeMaire. Friend invite sent. All right, let me whoop his ass real quick, and then we'll check out the Steam Summer Sale. God, I can't wait for you guys to see how fucking stupid Field Tripping is. What? What? Here we go. Can you demonstrate? Oh, damn, I got a $5 super chat. Is that our first super chat? Can you demonstrate on Street Fighter the type of beating you were going to give Lewis? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the plan. We got to go to the dang battle hub. I'm in USA server 10. Okay. No, there's got to be an easier way to do this. Did Tim talk about his coach beating the fuck out of us for 3 hours on Saturday? Yeah. No. All right, Danny, feel free to do this in the chat, but okay, so Danny Dubs got to come along for training on Saturday. Training's going great, by the way. Listen, it's not cool for comedians to be like, yeah, man, I'm really just hardening my body and strengthening my technique to become a warrior. But we get after it. We do have a very good time. And so Danny got to come to the gym and see what like a real Saturday full of training is like. And I mean, Danny, feel free to give in the chat. Feel free to give your impression of how that shit went. I myself was training from about 10:30 in the morning till about 2 p.m. I'm in North America, USA server 10. There he is. I found him. Let's see. I've been playing on PS5, so I gotta make sure my... Oh, okay. We're kind of similarly ranked. I'm silver 2. He's a higher silver, but I'm not really... When I was last playing, I wasn't really experiencing much, Damn, it is empty in here. But anyway, we put in a full day of training.
Here comes a new challenger.
I'll Danny, tell them first of all what you thought about the training and what you thought about what do you think of my boxing? Now that you've gotten to feel, we weren't sparring hard, but we were moving. Yes, this is a fat bitch Dark Souls prototype. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Hang on. No, I was blocking that. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. No. Let's, all right, that's one. Let's go.
That's right. Round 2.
Oh no. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. That was an accident. Let's go. Oh no. All right, that's 1-0. Let's go. Let's go. I got there. His coach had us hit pads for 10-minute rounds. I don't know. This is 10 minutes. What? Woo! All right. I'm feeling good. I got there. His coach has us hit pads for like 10-minute rounds, completely exhausted. Then he's like, we'll do a few rounds. And by that, he means 12 rounds until both me and Tim are exhausted. Then his coach puts on gloves and just starts trashing us. Tim's the best ever, dude. Tim Hart is seriously the #1 dude. And we had one other guy training with us, and he actually felt the worst of it. We have like a very competent kickboxer in our training camp who like has a pretty easy time just like piecing me up. And after we each did like 6 rounds of sparring, Timmy got in the ring and just beat the fuck out of that guy. Like that dude, I felt bad for. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Nice. Nice. He's coming back. No. Woo, 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 woo. Tim is so long. All right. Hold on. Let me see this. I'm using classic controls. What kind of question is that, dude? Yeah, Mike Trainer would body LeMaire in this for sure, but he also bodies me, so it doesn't really matter. Tim is so long, you really have to eat some shit to even hit him. Very long, very smooth jab. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm banking on. You filming me? Is LeMaire staring at his phone in the game? All right, I'll play a different character. I'll do. Let me see if I can do any damage as Gif. Damn. Come on, LeMaire. Let's go. LeMaire, you bout it or not? I don't really have a strong base with any other characters yet. No, I would bet $1 million Lewis doesn't know the first thing about Street Fighter, unfortunately.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh no, now I'm playing his best character? Fuck! Yeet. Ah.
Show me everything you have. Don't expect me to be.
All right. Oh, okay. Forgot he had that. Right. Bang. No, I thought that would have counted. Oh, all right. That was close.
Round 2. Fight.
Ugh. Nice. Nice. Okay. He works. Nice. I like that. Oh, all right. He just timed it perfectly. No. Chip, chip, chip. No, what? See ya. Let's fucking go. Jacob C. Building airplanes and watching Street Fighter. Thanks for the entertainment, Timbo. Real airplanes or Harasho. Real airplanes or models? Please don't be real. Nice. Ooh, the command grab. The command grab. Oh, you don't really do that right. Gotcha. No! Okay. Ah! I lose. Let's go. That's Clutchmaster Senior. Thank you. Oh no! Don't go watch Segura and Dylan on rep. Chill with us. We're playing video games. We're doing cool stuff. You guys want to go hear about how lame restaurant workers in LA are, or you want to fucking chill here and hang with the dude who's actually going to win this fight? I'm hearing something in my room here. Good one, LeMaire. GG. Yeah, this is my trade. This is the extent of my training for fighting Lois. Is getting nasty as fuck at Street Fighter 6. Nope. That's free? That doesn't do anything to what your, like, bars or nothing? What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's beating my ass now. No! If that would have did the right move, it would have been perfect. That's fine. That's fine. We're 50-50 as these characters. I guess it's the tiebreaker. Ugh. Oh, that doesn't work. All right, I'm learning so much about this game. He jumped right into it. Fuck you, dude. Oh, that hurts. All right, now I'm down. I'm in a losing position for the first time. Brutal. Ugh. No, no, no. I can't do anything. Interesting. Oh, that one sucked. That sucked. All right, new character. Damn, Rainey's here. Good morning. Damn, that parry's nice. It doesn't even, all right, so he wins that series. So we're 1-for-1 on series. So you could just do that ping, 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 ping. You don't have to time it. It just does it forever. Interesting. Let's do random. I'm doing random. I'm doing random character. LeMaire, your move. Who is it? Will it tell me who I have if I go to solo training? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh. This is too distracting. All right, so I have confirmation. LeMaire also picked random. I don't know how to do any Cammy moves. I just look at her. I'll be honest. I don't know the fucking first thing about Cammy. Okay, that's cannon spike. No! Oh, he knows combos as him. All right, let's go. Dude, she's the best ever. I fucking love Cammy so much. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Kicked her in the pussy. Don't like that. Not what I wanted to do.
You're in my way.
No big deal. Half circle forward to do and punch to do hooligan. Okay. Whoa. Okay. When do you do that upward kick move? The cannon spike. When do you do that? There it is. Hey! All right, we got a combo.
Right. Who's next?
It's an anti-air. Thank you. Understood. Oh, it's so hot. I always tell my son, whenever you see a dangerous lady in a movie doing, like, she grabs your head between her thighs and throws you and stuff, it's like, yo, dude, that's on purpose. They're showing you. Like, there's nothing more dangerous than getting carried away chasing pussy, dude. You know? Whoa. Oh, shit.
It's time to train.
Damn. I'm getting the hang of it.
Of course I'd win.
Spin move she does has multiple. Okay, so. Nice.
Locked on.
Bust. LeMaire has no idea how to play Jamie. Yeah, we both hit random. Let's do new characters. That's 2 out of 3 right there. I win. Let's do new randoms. Field tripping was amazing. Oh, thanks for complimenting field tripping. Yeah, I don't want to over promote it. Change character, random. Request fight. Yeah, I don't want to over promote it, but we're having a very good time making it, and it's tough to realize, but it's tough to reach the final version of any creative vision, and especially when it's just the dumbest fucking. I don't know how to do Blanca. Whoa! How do you do the... Is it still mash punch to do the electrocution? Uh-oh. Okay. Yes, Daniel Poon, the information that you sent me about buying an AR-15 was very helpful. I think I'm taking a safety course this week. No, chew him up. Yes. Yes. Eat his ass. No, don't jump into that. No, don't get thrown. That was close. Wow. Quarter circle back and punch maybe? Nope, that's not it. Not what I was trying to do. There it is. No! It makes me wish I had a single friend in my life as cool to chill with as your guys seem to be. But that's the whole point. I'm not quite choosing at random, but it's like these are like arbitrary activities that we're picking, and I don't know. I think you guys, if that's what you're thinking, then you're almost getting the full point. The full point is that, like, if you're willing to just show someone your idea of a fun time, they'll usually go along with it. I thought I could go through that. Oh, you beat my ass. Whoa, okay. Uh-oh. I entered Burnout by accident. How do you do his, like, cool moves? If I figure out how to do my critical art, you're fucked. Hit him. Oh, brutal. Get bit by a spider. Ugh. Getting fucking Ryu in a random choice is pretty fucked up. I have no idea how to use block. I've never played as him in any of these games. Right into it. I'm on PS. I'm on X. No, I'm on PC, and I also have it on PS5. And then when I go to the studio, it's on PS4. Nice, nice, nice. I like that move. No, mine landed first. What? Mine landed first. Oh, that's 2-1. That's 2-0. Oh man, he got it. Yeah, this does have crossplay, and I think if I know, I think LeMaire's playing on a Steam Deck. Oh no, he got his main? Fuck. No, I don't know how to use her. I know she's very... Oh, whoa. Don't make tongues that shiny in video games. Whoa. Chill. Chill. Alright, how do you do her stuff? I don't even know what her moves look like, to be honest. She's like the opposite of a boxer character. Her punches do kicks. Nice. Forward dash and throw. Okay. Yep. Yeah. I'm trying. No. What? Quarter circle back and kick. Okay. Is this turning into that Black Mirror episode where you and LeMaire might have straight sex together? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know about the follow-up. Oh no! There we go. God damn it! I did get one round. Let's see if we can. I don't know anything about these characters. What? Where's my throw? There it is. There we go. All right, that's nice. Quarter circle forward light kick is low fireball. What? She has a fireball? That's... Nice. What do you think about that? You didn't expect that. This is a tiebreaker. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, he's mad. Oops. Oh boy. All right, what's her... How do I look up her moves really fast? Fuck. No! So she's like stays powered up even just with her music playing if she misses? That keeps going? What the fuck? God damn it. God damn it. All right, last series. One more random. So she does, she, I mean, you learn something new every day, you know? I'm not gonna be made a fool of. My vote for fight nickname is Tim Peanut Butterly. I don't know about that. Oh, LeMaire's working? Alright. Great, now I'm fighting against someone else. Alright, LeMaire, GG. Oh, fuck, and now he's Ken? God damn it.
Step into the ring. Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Ooh. Ah. Learn something new every day.
Round two. Fight.
Is that all that does? What the hell? I feel like you're supposed to follow that up with something and I didn't know. That's it. Dang. Wow. Well, GG's, LeMaire. How fortunate that you got your best character on the last random. But that was nice. Have circle back and kick is Honda's command grab. That's what I needed. Oh, I left him hanging. I thought he said he was getting off. I didn't mean to.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, man. Yeah, now the shoe's on the other foot.
Gotta do this.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough when it's tough. I'm a little bit preoccupied with an autistic argument happening in the chat right now, and you see our brother in autism, Fartist123, shows up in these live chats and kind of just starts dominating with nonsense, and it's like, you know, I've been there. I've been there just hoping to get any kind of something going and falling flat on my face and just becoming combative and saying you guys are all the ones that are autistic and gay, you know? And it's like, there before the grace of God goes fucking me, man. You know?
That's right.
It's a fucking bummer. It's a bummer to watch it happen over and over again, too. It's like, yo, dude. I think, you know, how many different channels have you seen this happen on? Where it's just, you can't be happy with how you're spending your time. I mean, I'm barely, my life is extremely fulfilling, and I'm not even always thrilled with how I spend my time. And then you just watch someone doing it over and over again, and you're just like, fuck, man, is it me? You know? So, I just want you to know, Fartis123, I am sparing a thought out into the universe to try to just steer some pussy your way. And, you know, cure whatever it is in your brain that's connected to your keyboard. You know? It is a universal problem. Everyone's got it. Too bad. Shut up. I love that jump in. I love that. That's okay. Hey.
That's right. Round two.
We're going with, we're taking a unanimous. I don't know. I don't want to get a decision at Skankfest. I want him to quit. I want him to give up. I would, you know what? A decision will feel like a loss to me at Skankfest. See, I'm good when I'm Ken.
Ken wins.
No one's getting blocked, Pike. There's no one getting blocked. We're sending sympathy to, you know, our brothers in not getting pussy. Isn't it weird that LeMaire made himself a skinny black girl? Isn't it weirder than me making myself a fat black girl? Is LeMaire making himself a skinny black girl? Damn. Great job, LeMaire. Thanks for having fun with us. Thanks for joining us. Street Fighter rules. Street Fighter's undefeated. Let's go with... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. The Foreman for Real soundtrack? No, this is too hype. I can't do that. Let's go relaxing SNES music. No, let's go here. There we go. I would love to see Tim train with Sam Hyde. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. I just don't know him, and to be honest, you know, every time someone says that, I go, I don't know. It seems like that person would hate my guts, but that might be more of a me thing than anything else. That's just insecurity on my part. I go, I don't know. I think he'd probably hate my fucking guts. Study GSP's jab. Study. Yeah, I do study. Listen, I spent a lot of time thinking about combat. And actually, oh man, I wish I don't want to talk about fucking field tripping too much. But next week, if I present this the right way, it'll I don't know. It had an impact on me, but I had a premonition about this stuff, and I can't wait to reveal it. All right, back to the reason we were originally on the gaming PC at all is we're looking at the Steam summer sale, and I've got $33 burning a fucking hole in my pocket. Where do I spend it? Do we go Jackbox Party Pack? Can you let viewers in on like Jackbox stuff? Is there a way to play with viewers without getting banned from YouTube for hate speech, obviously? I actually don't even know how these even work. Do you need all of them, or can you just have one? And is there a good one? I own all the packs, played every game several times, yada yada. The too long didn't read is that this is another great entry, but it might not be worth the retail of $30. Well, then which one is? This is the first Jackbox with 2 drawing games, which makes this a less varied pack than 7. So is 7 the nastiest one? I can't get into another fighting game. I have to commit to Street Fighter, so I can't get like Melty Blood or anything. What the hell's this? Oh, Payday 2, which I think I own. And I don't care about. Obviously, Goose Game is fun. I wish I had time to play Civ 6 all the time. I do love Binding of Isaac. I've never played Rebirth. Dave the Diver? What the hell is this? Casual single-player adventure RPG. Nah. Deep sea exploration and fishing during the day, and sushi restaurant management at night. I don't know about that. Escape the Backrooms? Is this interesting or is this lame? Very positive. VR supported. Oh, dude. So I'm flipping the studio around so that I'm going 90 degrees and down the room lengthwise so that we could have the VR setup back here. I have at least one very funny idea for a VR stream in mind. It involves Fritz. I want to play that. I want to get Fritz to play that game Gorn, but I think I can set it up so that I can do a green screen backdrop, and he'll actually be in the game. And I don't know that he's played it or even seen it before. So I want to... What the hell is Steam Engine Simulator? What? No. So I want to drop him into a gladiator arena and have him fight for his life. Escape the Backrooms is a 1 to 4 player co-op horror exploration game. Oh. Oh? No, it looks like a YouTuber shit. I need to finish the platinum trophy in Sekiro. No. I feel like I feel like video games are better than what I'm seeing here. "16-player co-op FPS that puts you on the front lines of..." Yo, is this nice? Yo, is Starship Troopers nice?
The brave troopers of the Deep Space Vanguard have begun the fight on Valaka. Thanks to their unwavering efforts, we have successfully started taking back the planet and the Thara system. However, the battle is far from over. The Vanguard's area of operations has expanded to the fuel depot, a sector of the plateau critical to our war efforts. To aid in this endeavor, we have equipped them with a formidable twin machine gun emplacement, a powerful deterrent against any enemy that dares to approach our bases. But unpredictable bug behavior, highly variable planetary conditions, and other factors such as logistics have led us to classify special mission mutators, which means each mission may present deadly new surprises. Our troopers must remain vigilant and adapt quickly to overcome these new obstacles. Each update on the war against the bug raises the stakes. No matter the odds, humanity is going to fight. And humanity is going to win.
I don't know. Kind of seems like you're just sitting in a one spot. Seems like that would get old pretty fast. Oh, we do have Only Up. I do love this game. I do. The Outlast Trials. Outlast is a pretty scary game. Oh, now it's multiplayer?
I need somebody who's not going to be missed when they vanish. I need somebody who knows they deserve to suffer. I need somebody who can withstand anything. I need a nobody. But what I got was you. And when I see what you are capable of, I think you might be the one that shows this miserable world what freedom really means.
That looks cool. That looks neat. I have played Dead Cells. You know what? I feel very positively about the game Dead Cells, but I also wish I was better at it. I always thought I was going to get really good at Dead Cells, and I never did. I can't even look at Destiny 2. Please, keep it away from me. What's up with Dredge? Lovecraftian fishing? Ligma 2 is about to come out next month? Bro, I haven't even finished Ligma 1 yet. Do you do anything in this, or? Did I miss something? What about if you don't know what the game is? What is this? It's overwhelmingly positive, so I'll trust that it's for someone. It just doesn't seem like it's for me. What's the game that people keep mentioning? Deep Rock Galactic? I've heard of that game. I might even own it. Well, let me dig through all of my. Let me get through all my hentai games real quick. Okay, I don't. I have it ignored. Why did I ignore it? What's wrong with it? I've played Apex. Not very good at it.
It is time for another DRG update, and we're back with a new rundown. Welcome to Season 4, Critical Corruption. Though we have gained great ground against the rampaging lithophage in the past months, it remains a constant threat on Hoxie's, despite our best efforts. Evolved, they will now turn into lithophage corruptors, ravenous, fully mobile abominations that spread rockpox wherever they go. They appear impervious to normal gunfire, so you will need to use the cleansing equipment to get through their exterior shells and expose their soft inner core. Be advised, the lithophage corruptor is no pushover and will fight back to defend itself. Walk with care, miners. Furthermore, several more strains of Hoxie's wildlife have succumbed to the rock pugs and gotten infected. You can now expect to meet infected Mactera bombers as well as infected Nadocyte breeders. Just lovely. Be on your guard as always, as these new variants will be even more hostile than usual, while also propagating the spread of rockpox. As if that wasn't enough, Hoxie's itself seems to fight back in its usual way, by spewing out yet more ghastly creatures from far below. Scanners report sightings of 2 new monsters. The Glyphid Stingtail is a powerful, heavily armored beast. It has a grabbing tail capable of incapacitating any enemy and goring them against its massive horns. Mind yourselves around this one. Meanwhile, our enemies are not the only ones to adapt. R&D has come up with a little something we expect you'll enjoy. Jet boots. You will now be able to recover crates of high-powered jet modules in the caves. Attach these to your boots and turn them into fully functional jet boots, giving you a much needed
This is giving me a
leg up
panic attack for
during
some
any
reason.
hardships you may encounter.
This is making my chest really uncomfortable. I don't know why.
Back home, a bit of redundant machinery has been cleared out, opening up the space rig a bit more, which handily allows plenty of space to install a training terminal for the coded locks you will encounter.
Is there a deep grind in this? This is a grind heavy game. Yeah, I think I sense that. This is making me physically uncomfortable.
At the Abyss Bar, enjoy a delicious new brew.
It's giving me a feeling that I really am not enjoying.
Importantly instills a sense of
I might be completely. I'm fully
questionable decisions in regard
immersed right now.
equipment loadout and uniform.
I don't care about Rainbow Six Siege. This kind of thing like is cool. Have you guys ever seen Daniel from Second Life? Look him up on YouTube. He goes into games like this and like just fucks with people. But that's about as far as I enjoy those. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting patiently for Pikmin 4. But beyond that, it's pretty grim out there, I think. Yeah, these franchises aren't doing anything for me. I love Hades. I like Little Nightmares. Not very stream friendly. It's kind of slow and atmospheric. It's not like... This is on my wish list? What the heck?
Play Robin, who, after a long travel, discovers the village of Welcome. But there's something strange about this place. Only gay villagers. You hear about a tyrant king. What's
Is this real?
going on here? You quickly have to help the village, build your own house, and discover the welcome secret by many erotic and funny situations. And most importantly, you can collect underwear from the villagers to sniff them. Sniffing underwear allows you to relive the hottest memories the previous owner has experienced. So, get
What?
ready to sniff.
What the hell? What the hell? Yo. The anxiety I felt from Deep Rock Galactic has turned into a full-on like diarrhea. Yo. Stop, dude. No. No, my YouTube channel. I worked so hard on this. I worked so hard for this YouTube channel. And it's all gone. No! Please, I tried. I did everything right. I played everything by the books. And it's all gone, dude. No! Please!
Play Robin.
No, I'm not!
After a long...
Absolutely not, dude. No. I think that stuff's all very cool and brave. That stuff's awesome. Like, great. In real life, do all that stuff, but not on my stream. Oh no. That was the impending doom that I was feeling. Read the reviews. Where even was that?
Play Robin, who
Stop, turn
after
off.
a long travel discovers
I'll just
the-
mute it. Dude. Good game. I love men. Love this game. The characters, the story, the hot scenes, the music. I enjoyed every minute I spent playing it. Waiting for the DLC now. I mean, it's all pretty on the up and up. Perfect game. Life changer. You must play. Gay, homosexual, gay. Whoa, man. Apart from the really hot cutscenes, the mini games were super fun and the battles really cool and the perfect difficulty. Just wish the enemies in the beginning would scale with you. You can have a small snowball problem at the end. That's probably a sexual thing, but still, it was super fun. Love the mechanics, and you always have something to do. What the hell, man? Why did they have to do that? And you question if there's a market for fat bitch Soulsborne. Yeah, it was I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think I knew this was coming. I think this was coming down. I could sense this was coming down. I'm telling you, man. I've unlocked something in my brain. I knew something bad was coming down the pike. And we ran face first into it because I ignored my feelings, or I scapegoated them, and I said, this is all because of Deep Rock Galactic. I was so stupid. Now I'm going to puke. Because of how brave that game was. How brave and cool and marginalized that game was. Oh, man. It's on my wish list. Oh, dude. Oh man, I have a someone mentioned I think there was a speech impediment in that trailer. I want to show you guys something that I thought, every once in a while I go on like a schizophrenic rabbit hole type thing. And this today was something that kind of grabbed me. I was just strolling around YouTube Shorts, as I do on my television while I'm drinking coffee, and I saw something that kind of bothered me. First of all, I don't know why this ended up in my recommended. Like I'll show you what this came. I'll give you a glimpse into my algorithm for just a minute here, okay? So I see this, like boring influencer stuff, Rogan, MMA, and these are all pretty surface level clips. These are all big. This only says 1,000 views, but everyone's seen this video a million times. The guy's dancing and another guy head kicks him. Then we get into gold dredger problems, where this is like niche YouTube creators, where it's like, I pan for gold, and they show you a little bit of a specific issue they have. This guy is talking about solar panels in his Arctic environment. 2 tips to clean your aquarium gravel. This is the kind of stuff that I see, okay? This is a little bit, it's all very niche and cool. And then a classic viral video. The guy lets a balloon out in the library and it goes, "Wee!" and it's loud. And we get Schultz talking about Margot Robbie being a 5 in Russia. parkour challenge in a playground. Why Eminem apologized to Tyler, the Creator. I don't know why that made it in there, but like, I guess it's like, here, I'm trying to show you something new. There's 156 million views on this short, and the title is Mystery Sticker Time for My Diabadass. Hashtag diabetes. Hashtag T1D. Hashtag Shorts28 Dexcom. Type 1 diabetes. So check this out. I immediately stopped thinking about it. So we're gonna have to let's go through this together.
1, 2. This is what was inside of her. Accio Dexcom. Click clack paddywhack. Mystery sticker, pick one. I think this one was a good choice. This one's pretty. 1, 2. This
Just
is
loop it
what
a couple
was
times.
inside of her. Accio Dexcom. Click clack paddywhack. Mystery sticker, pick one. I think this one was a good choice. This one's pretty. 1, 2. This is what was inside of her. Accio Dexcom. Click clack paddywhack. Mystery sticker, pick one. I think this one was a good choice. This one's pretty. 1, 2. This is what was inside of her. Accio Dexcom. Click clack paddywhack. Mystery sticker, pick one. I think this one was a good choice. This one's pretty.
So
1, 2.
let me pause this. I don't like this. I don't like that this exists. This seems, if my cursory read is correct here, this is a dad who has become a diabetes influencer because his daughter has type 1 diabetes.
We put a new Dexcom in Lillian's arm today, and it's time to put on a new sticker. Perfect for the 4th of July. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. We're so ready for fireworks now. Let's go. We put a new Dexcom in Lillian's arm today, and it's time to put on a new sticker. For the 4th of July.
I think that this is what was inside of her. It was bone chilling. I think, first of all, he doesn't quite have a speech impediment, but he sounds fat, and then he obviously is. You can tell by his fat hand, too. I really dislike this. I hate this so fucking much, dude. Also, like, type 1 diabetes, I think, is from, you can't control that, right? This is giving me that anxiety stuff you were talking about. That's why I was reminded of this. So I think they say that you can't control, like, it's like luck of the draw with type 1 diabetes.
School year wrapping up.
Look how fat the parents are.
To Sonic for a sweet and yummy surprise. Look at the sugar crystals. Why are you getting one? You're not a child. Cheers.
Yo,
Good
dude.
job at school this year. So proud of you. Get to Sonic fast and try the strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. It is so good. School year wrapping up. I'm taking the children to Sonic for a sweet and yummy surprise. Look at the sugar crystals.
Isn't everything about this bad? Is something not wrong here?
Well, you're not a child. Cheers. Good job at school this year. So proud of you. Get to Sonic fast and try the strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. It is so good. School year wrapping up. I'm taking the children to Sonic for a sweet and yummy surprise. Look at the sugar crystals.
Wait. How do I restart it? I got to get back to the beginning.
Good job at school this year. So proud of you. Get to Sonic fast and try the strawberry shortcake snowball slush float. It is so good. School year.
Sonic partner. So he's doing. This is bad, dude. So he's doing like influencer content for a Sonic frozen sugar mountain, and the rest of it is how do you get type 1 diabetes? Type 1. And also, like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a lot of ads for, and why do all little girls with diabetes look like this? I've been seeing a lot of ads for wearable blood glucose monitors. Like that thing that he's stuck on her arm. They're advertising those to just the general public. Once known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes, is a chronic condition. The pancreas makes little or no insulin. Different factors such as genetics and some viruses may cause type 1 diabetes. Although it usually appears during childhood or adolescence, it can develop in adults. Even after a lot of research. This is the Mayo Clinic. That doesn't seem like Mayo Clinic language. Type 1 diabetes has no cure. Treatment is directed toward managing the amount of sugar in the blood using insulin, diet, and lifestyle to prevent complications. The exact cause is unknown. What percentage of people? Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to look at it. What percentage of people do we think has diabetes? You call your kids the children? Yeah, dude. Everything about this is terrible. He needs her to have diabetes for them to have a paycheck. Yeah. Whoa. Yo. This is fucked up. Yo. What the hell, dude? The prevalence of diabetes, type 2 and type 1, will increase by 54% to more than 54.9 million Americans between 2015 and 2030. Annual deaths attributed to diabetes will climb by 38% to 385. I don't know. You say a number like 385,800, and I go, 54 million. I understand. 385,000. That's harder for me to imagine, if that makes sense. And so medical and societal costs are $622 billion by 2030. Now, I want to know, how long did it take us to get here? Between 1990 and 2010, the number of people living with diabetes tripled. So I'm getting closer to making a point here. I'm getting closer to having my own thoughts figured out on this. Let's see. Computer enhance. Thank you. Number and percentage of U.S. population with diagnosed diabetes from 1958 to 2015. Okay. Yeah, so right there. It starts a very steep climb in the early 90s. Well, if I was a smarter man, I'd kind of oh man, okay. Percentage goes up from less than 1% when they start measuring in 1958 to, oh god, in 2015, 7. Oh, this is half of the number that we're seeing now, dude. Right? What did we just see? 54 million people have it? Or they will by 2030. But that is double. So in 15 years, it doubles? So we go from... We jump 2 percentage points from the 70s to the 90s. And then in the 90s, it's like... Starting in 1994, it's... It actually went down in 95, 90. Okay, so let's say 96. It goes up 3%, 2%, 1%. Like it's climbing, and then from it's going to be more than that's the millions, right? That's millions of people. It's going to be more than double from 2015 to 2030. So what I'm saying is how are we on the same planet as someone who has a child who is diagnosed with a chronic affliction, and your response, instead of your response being like, yo, my kid got caught in the net that is type 1 diabetes, which seems to be snagging, like I would almost treat this like Freddy Krueger coming for kids in the town. Like, how is it getting this crazy? And instead your response is you turn into like kind of like a gay drag queen dad for diabetes.
Dollar Tree edition. Jello speed set method, boiling water, some berry blue, icy water. Let's add the water. Add the sharks into the surf. Refrigerate for 30 to 60. Remove your Jello, lay it flat, and add the sand. Lay out some towels for your peoples. Add the gummy peoples. Don't forget the beach umbrellas. Oh no! Why are they swimming in there? Poor man's comfort food, Dollar Tree edition. Can I do an Oreo McFlurry with hot fudge sauce on there, please?
I'm not crazy. This is so good. Next time you're at McDoodle's, get an Oreo McFlurry, add hot fudge sauce on there. You will not regret it.
Can I do an Oreo Poor man's comfort food.
Yeah. Is
Yo, dude.
6 bowls of the quesadilla cheese. Add your rainbow colors. Mix and mix. These are our favorite. Add the colors to your tortilla. Close it. And let's do it the other way too. Flip. Cheesy Paul. Roy, what are you doing in there? Don't be scared to support it. 6 bowls.
What was the Pride section, now bathing suits, because, you know, we don't want that stuff up front. No, we now, in the southern stores, have to walk all the way to the back. This is where Pride stuff is.
While Target is playing Pride Merch Shuffle, Dollar Tree has their Pride stuff loud and proud right in the front of the store.
What was the Pride?
Poor man's comfort food, Dollar Tree edition. Mystery meatballs, mozzarella, pizza squeeze. All right. Meatballs, air fry. Toast your bread a wee bit, and when you can knock at the cabin, they're good. I never used squeezy sauce before, but I guess this could work, right? Autumn Row has more sauce on purpose. Pretend you're Subway, and they only get 3, even though you could fit 4. Meatballs. Cheese. You've been watching too much trends on TikTok, huh? There's your cheese tax. I'm sure I'm gonna be told that's still not enough cheese. Whatever. You take this, and you do this. And then you get this. Fast or slow?
Oh, look how
Someone's
sad
got
she
a
is, dude.
suntan from the last one we did. We got a bleeder! Make it go click, click. Pick one. Good choice. Are they called macaroons or macarons? I have no idea still. What are you doing? Fast or slow?
Dude, look. Oh, God, look at her face.
Suntan from the last one we did. We got him!
Yo.
I don't say this often, but do not walk to Target because you need to get to the dollar section to find these fish bowls in the front of the store. Target or Dollar Tree, doesn't really matter.
Bro, I'm like...
You're so cool. And with my star.
Poor man's comfort food.
So he's at almost a million subscribers. Dude, why even bother? This shit makes me feel so defeated. Why? Why do anything? Look at this fucking fat cunt. Look at this fucking fat, sweaty bitch. Huffing down a 32-ounce milk and sugar. This is, honestly, dude, bring back the gay game. The gay game is, I'm not kidding, 100 times cooler than this.
I'm gonna go really slow.
Hashtag Dexcom.
Then fast. And it's go time. Because Expression Med knows we like to make cooking content. Look how cute these are. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I love this one. I'm gonna go
Dude.
really slow, okay?
I don't know, man.
And it's go time.
I don't know.
Because Expression Med knows we like to make cooking content. Look how cute these are. Oh my god. Oh my.
How is this? How is this real?
The sandwich, 65 million years in.
Like, Matt, dude. I mean, put yourself in the brain of this little girl. And as far before you were even forming memories, you were already going to like regular doctor's appointments and like feeling like sick in a way that probably triggers a panic response in your body. And your parents have to calm you down. It's like, yo, we just got to get some sugar in your body. And then you get to the point where it's like, okay, we're ready to start putting fucking Dexcom monitors on her. It's an uncomfortable process. And the whole time, your closeted gay dad is turning it into like he's writing the TikTok algorithm for your diabetes. What the fuck?
Here's something super exciting for all my diabetic gamers out there. The Sims 4 just added wearable devices that diabetics use, like the Dexcom or the Libra. The inclusion in this is incredible, and my diabetic can't believe she's being represented in a game. She said her sim now matches her vibe. All right, back to gaming. Let's go. Here's something super exciting for all my diabetic gamers out there. The Sims 4 just added wearable devices.
Hold on, I need just the audio. 1 second.
The Dexcom or the Libra. The inclusion in this
1
is
second.
incredible, and my diabetic can't believe she's being represented in a game. She said her sim now matches her vibe. All right, back to gaming. Let's go. Here's something super exciting for all my diabetic gamers out there. The Sims 4 just added wearable devices that diabetics use, like the Dexcom or the Libra.
Dude, she hates
the
it.
inclusion in this is incredible. And
She
my
hates
diabetic
it.
can't
That game is
believe she's
less
being
fruity than this guy. Yeah,
She said
this guy
her
is
sim now
50 times
Poor
gayer
man's comfort food. First.
than that game where we just watch guys have sex in the fucking woods. Dude. Dude, we're so lost. We're so lost. It's so over, man. It's so over. What the fuck? Yo, you're taking money to end. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to become that guy. But it's like, yo, you're kind of. You might as well just keep your. You know the guy that's like having blood transfusions with his son to stay young? This is 100 times worse. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm trying to find the one that got me put on all this. The one where he says click, clack, patty whack. Dude. Oh, man, I'm never going to find it.
One, two. This is what was inside of her.
So,
Yo, Dexcom.
all right, but hold on. So I scroll. Why was this inserted into my feed? And second, I instantly knew. From seeing this, I'm telling you, this shook me to my soul. This hit me in my core. I felt like I was in a boat with a 12 million ton alligator under me, reaching up. Watch the way he says, click, clack, patty. Like, he's got a fat, gay speech impediment.
Click, clack, paddywhack.
Click, clack, paddywhack. I'm not going to stop playing this clip. This is going to be the only thing live on this channel for the next 6 months. Click, clack, paddywhack. What sticker do you want?
Free sticker, pick one.
Pick one.
I think this one was a good choice.
I
This
think
is
this
great.
was a good choice.
One, two. This is what was inside of her.
This is what was inside of her.
Accio Dexcom. Click, clack, paddywhack.
Just imagine being this fucking kid, man. I try to empathize with my kids all the time. I try to go, what do I look like to them? Every day. Actually, every day. Every time I correct my kids, every time I watch them experience anything negative, anything like disappointment, I think about, I try to react for them in the moment, and then later on I reflect. I go, how did I do for them? And I think if this guy ever actually if this guy ever even accepted that thought process into his brain, if he ever even received that signal, I think he would have to kill himself on the spot. I think he'd have to fucking pull out a gun and shoot himself in the head. This is what was inside of her.
A viewer came up to me at a convention looking to sell his game.
Now we're talking.
It was super clean, had the battery cap turned on, and came with a Donkey Kong game, so I offered him $60.
Not bad.
He countered at $70 for the pair, which I accepted even though I couldn't remember what I had sold my last one for on Amazon.
That's all right.
I looked it up after, and it looks like I should be able to get $57 for the Game Boy and $20 for the game, leaving me with a massive $7 expected profit. Whoops. A viewer
But
came up to
you're
me
doing
at a
what you
convention
love.
looking to sell his
Dude.
Game Boy.
You can't talk about hurting people. That's not an option. But I get that if you want to. Let's say I would sympathize with you if your response to that was thinking about, pummeling someone. Tim, write a parenting book. I'm still doing the research. Click, clack, paddywhack. Tim, play the field tripping intro. Oh man, I want to show you guys the stupid ending to this dumb fucking episode right now, and I can't. I want it to just come out of nowhere. Yesterday, I'll tell you a nice, wholesome Fritz story. Yesterday we went up to New York to visit some friends, and some of our comedy friends, and I took my kids up, and it was cool because I talk about my kids all the time, and I have my kids visit me on the stream. People know what my kids are like. I use my social media as a regular dad. I don't really I'm not really good about using it as in any kind of like promotional sense. So I don't mind sharing like what my family is like. I like it. I have so much fun doing it, and so we hung out with some New York comedy friends. I bring my kids up. They haven't seen New York before. I'm trying to make it feel like a big deal and not just like, oh yeah, I come up here all the time. Like I want them to go like, whoa, the big city, cool. And so we go to where did we go? We went to the Brooklyn Botanic Garden, and it was beautiful. Real quick, I was watching an old Matt and Shane's, and you said Primus is for retards. Do you still hold that opinion? 100%. That's one of my core beliefs. Primus is for retarded dudes, and I love that about them and for them. So we go up to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, and we walk around, and Fritz is like cranky, and he wants a snack, and he's not doing as good of a job of appreciating, a botanical garden as the older kids are, and that's kind of to be expected. But I keep going like, hey man, stay cool, and I promise we'll get we went to an Italian restaurant. I told him he can get some spaghetti, and if he eats the spaghetti, he could have a sweet treat like a fucking milkshake or something, or an ice cream cone, and or a Sonic chocolate mountain with like sugar crystals. And so he keeps it together. We have a beautiful time at the Botanical Garden. We have a lovely family style dinner at an Italian restaurant, and one of the friends we were hanging out with was Harrington and Alex Scarlato, and we go to like a street festival in Williamsburg, and there's like carnival games and stuff like that, and at some point Alex ends up with Garbage Pail Kids like miniatures, and she tries to give them to Fritz, and we're having a great time, and she goes, Fritz, you know, these things have just been burning a hole in my pocket, and I wonder if maybe you'd like to have them instead. And she holds them out, and he kind of like looks at them, and they're Garbage Pail Kids, but they're not like horrific. They're just like cute little miniatures. And he goes, and he doesn't trust it. And I'm just like, what is going on? Did Alex scare him at some point today? Why is he acting so weird? And he doesn't put his hand out to take them. And she's like, Fritz, please take them. They're for you. And he goes, and we're just like kind of giggling because like, man, what a funny reaction for him to have. It's like, what the fuck? And so Mary Jo goes, wait, like, not for everyone to hear. She goes, hey, why don't you want to take those? And he goes, because I don't want them to burn a hole in my pocket. She says, tell them why you don't want to accept the Garbage Pail Kids. And she goes, because they're going to burn a hole in my pocket. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I like about parenting, where a genuinely confusing moment becomes the sweetest thing I've ever heard. And not me going, click, clack, paddywhack. So there's your palate cleanser. There's your palate cleanser for the horror show that we just saw. And no, I don't think that fat gay idiot was molesting his children, but what I'll say is he was probably causing as much damage as someone who molests their children by turning your kid into a diabetes influencer. I also saw a this is the last thing I want to show you guys. I'm way over time. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry I've held you guys this long. Give me 1 second so I can pull this up. I found a this made it into my Instagram feed. I don't know if this is worse. It's sadder, I think. But I found a I'm not laughing at this person. I'm laughing at how I'm kind of forced to describe this person. But I found You're not ready for the reveal. I'm so sorry. All right. I found a pit bull attack survivor influencer, dude.
Surgery tomorrow, that it is most likely only going to be delayed until next week. I don't have the exact date, but I will get another update when I find that out. So, until then, thank you for the kind messages and well wishes already. I really appreciate it. The support and messages have helped so much with my anxiety and stress over
right? That's not funny. The second live is up now. I had a couple special guests on here today, dude.
Hi.
Smash that like button and don't forget, I'll get you, He-Man. Yeah, so this popped up into my feed, dude.
What do I do for a living?
Bro,
I'm a
memes?
professional attention seeker, obviously.
Bro, making...
And I'm killing the game.
Bro, making TikTok memes about this. Anyway. Oh, yeah, she had part of her leg attached to her face so they could shave it down into a mouth. Yeah, I guess you do have to play the hand that you're dealt. You do have to... You do have to make the most of it. And you know what? This is what I will get behind this. You do have to make the most of this. Most of it. You have to... Here's how I'll prefer to think about this. You got to make lemonade, okay? So when life hands you facial reconstruction surgery after a pit bull attack, you have no choice but to make facial reconstruction surgery after a pit bull attack lemonade. You know? Damn, you guys are nuts. You guys need to fucking behave yourselves. You guys need to really stop. Yeah, and you know, think about this. Think about how many people are walking around every day and maybe they don't have any greater aspirations. They go to work, they come home, they complain about their supervisor on Reddit. And the whole time they're thinking, you know, it would be nice if I could get a lot of likes on social media. You know, I hate dealing with my landlord. I hate dealing with my supervisor at work. I think she's spiteful towards me, and I'm wondering if I should go to the labor board. I'm wondering if there's any kind of like legal recompense for the problems that I deal with in my day-to-day life. And it's just, the worst part is that it's just so boring, and I'm worried that I'll never find meaning. And then a pit bull bites your face off, and your first post afterwards, you know, thankfully you survived. You put up one thumbs up from the hospital bed. You've got no eyeballs anymore because your fucking neighbor's dog ate them. You put up one thumbs up pic, you get 1,000 likes, and you're just like, oh my God, it's everything that I hoped for. Everything I ever dreamed about has become true. 1,000 likes on an internet post. And you start to feel icky because you're like, am I happy that that dog ate my face? No, that's an ugly thought. Of course not. Of course I don't feel that way. But shouldn't I be allowed to enjoy getting likes finally? No, I mustn't. No, it's a thought. The thought process is too dark. But isn't it cool that people want to collab with me on TikTok now? Don't I? I mean, after all the suffering I've been through, should it all be for nothing? Don't I deserve to get something out of it? Anyway, that's how I feel about all that. Guys, thanks for spending your Monday morning with me. And into your afternoon. Oh my God, it's so fucking late. I'm in trouble. I fucked up. All right. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope just having a nice morning together informs the rest of your week and everything goes great. And new Field Tripping, I believe, tonight on YouTube. YouTube.com, the channel that you're on right now. YouTube.com/Tim Butterly. Field Tripping. It's going to be really fun. They kind of tried to not let us do anything fun, and we overcame. And I think we're all better for it. Thank you guys very much. I will